you sure this was when you were a chef? Were you not in some kind of cult?
Yeah.
That you've just accidentally outed. Rosie nearly full on vomited on Saturday Kitchen.
No. What did you have?
Well,
So
cheese.
They do food heaven,
My
food
hell. I hate cheese.
And we went on and we worked it out perfectly so that her heaven was my hell and my heaven was her hell. So I don't like a fish broth. Anything with loads of bits of fish floating in water, get in the bin.
I love that.
Like the sea.
Looks like,
Get back in the sea.
Top Cat's dinner,
That's
right?
mine.
Forget it, right? So that was her heaven, that was my hell. And my heaven is really cheesy pasta, creamy cheesy pasta.
Yeah.
So they did the thing out of the Parmesan wheel.
They did it in the wheel.
And they did it out of the wheel, and she had to taste it. And Matt Tebbett's standing there going, she doesn't really like this. You've got to eat it. And they weren't prepared for the fact that she nearly chunned
spat
it
it out.
live on telly. She spat it out. I was mortified.
Love that. Can you imagine the producers going, oh my God. Put it camera free, get it out.
Freaking out.
I downed half a glass of wine after 10:30 in the morning.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
No, but I mean, that's the thing. They've got to pick your food hell. Like, what do they expect?
Yeah.
Or do you think, well, I found out later that people pick things
Well,
that
that's what they
still
said. They specifically
like
said
to eat.
people don't normally say stuff they really hate in case they have to eat it. But we're
know.
very honest, mate.
First time I'd been
That's what
on.
this podcast
And how
is.
much did you love it?
I was me. I had to talk it all me. So when I go on Saturday Kitchen, I don't think the crew enjoy it because there's not much left.
Yeah. Oh, you go for it.
Yeah. So when they put an old Floyd on or whatever, and then they come on to take the stuff off, and I'm literally like, dude, you back off. I've got 3 minutes on this VT to finish this. You've got no chance of having this.
I'm having the whole lot. Yeah. That's it.
We need to go back on there. Have we got anything coming up?
I'm promoting my tour, so I'll probably go on myself. You're not coming on.
Can I not come?
Imagine,
I love
can
Saturday
you
Kitchen.
imagine that?
How
What are you promoting, Rosie? Nothing. She just wanted to come on to eat.
I don't think they'd mind.
No.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think they'd mind.
Nah, please.
I'm not the booker for Saturday Kitchen.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
sure they'd be fine.
We'll have a
I'm
word.
sure they'd be fine
We'll
with
have
it.
a word.
There's a couple of them that are really good. Sunday brunches are good one as well.
Always a good one.
Oh, yeah, we were on that
Simon's
not
a great
long ago.
cook, but also there's a lot of dishes that go on there. Like if you sit on the panel for the whole thing, you get you get fed
You get
proper.
fed well, don't you? Yeah, I
Sometimes
enjoyed
the thing
that.
with Saturday with Sunday brunch is you are on there at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and the first thing they're doing is a curried bargee, and you're like, lads, how are?
See, I don't mind that.
Eggs Benedict, Simon, get the eggs Benedict first. We'll have the curry bargee in 4 hours when we're still fucking here.
No, I see. This is
It's a long show, isn't it? It's a long
What's
show.
your thoughts on this, especially with being a chef? Could you eat anything at any time of day?
Yeah.
I can.
She can.
I could. Honestly, put a chicken korma in front of me at 7 in the morning. If I'm hungry, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'd-
I think you have to as chef, though, because like back in the day when I was first training all through the 90s in basement kitchens in centre of London, and you'd be in bright and early, like 7 o'clock in the morning, and you would be pushing, and you would be doing, you're not just having bread, you're not tasting bread, you're doing things for lunch or for dinner, and you're trying you're testing. Well, we used to make our own black pudding back in the day when it was legal to use the blood, and you used to have to, it's not anymore, you have to use freeze-dried or whatever, but you used to be able to get raw pig's blood and then be able to cook. So you have to cook, but you'd have to taste it, see for the seasoning, because once it's cooked, can't add any extra seasoning. So you'd have to,
So about taste the raw blood with seasoning in it.
Yeah, raw blood at 7:30 in the morning. The worst is if that was back in the day when I was working in the military. So you might have pulled an all-nighter, like finished at midnight and then gone out on the lash and been out till like, when sometimes you go just straight back into work, like absolutely hanging, and you'd be like, and one of the first jobs would be like tasting raw black pudding. You found something that I wouldn't eat in the morning. It would be like, you'd have to do a deep breath first and go.
You found it in one sentence. You found the one thing she won't eat first.
I'm all right for drinking pig's blood at 7:30 in the morning.
You're going to swerve that one.
I'm absolutely fine for
that. What about in a vodka in it, a bit like a Bloody Mary?
Oh, okay.
Are you sure this was when you were a chef? Were you not in some kind of cult?
Yeah.
That you've just accidentally outed.
Being a chef in the 90s in the middle of London was like being in a cult. That's it. Exactly. We were all in a cult. Yeah, it was fun times.
Was it wild?
Yeah, it was great. I like, if you think the 90s when it was in the middle of like the Britpop era, cooking, Marco Pierre White had just won 3 Michelin stars, the youngest chef ever in the world to achieve 3 Michelin stars, were a Brit in London. Like you were working in basement kitchens. It was a real great vibe to food. Food was beginning to kick on.
A lot of beef Welltons.
Yeah, a lot. But a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings, a lot of like rock and roll behaviour, a lot of the music, like everything about London in mid-90s was just absolutely buzzing. And being a chef and working in it then was just, it was amazing. It was a brilliant time. Yeah, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Yeah.
Are you like a strict chef? Are you a nice chef?
No chefs are nice.
Oh, he's lovely though.
Not if you're in his fucking kitchen, Paul.
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
have backhanded you by now.
No, well, it varies, right? So there's been, I can be quite punchy, but one of the things that I genuinely am the most proud of, that we've got people that have been with us nearly 20 years in our business that have been with us for so long. Each head chef in every business, the one that's been with us the least amount of time is 8 years. Like the rest of them have all been with us for so long.
That's great.
And it's been part of an encouraging process. But I am quite pushy and punchy, and there's a level and there's a standard that you want to hit within that kitchen. But it's also very encouraging. We allow people to make mistakes. You know, you can make, at the end of the day, it is only food. And what's the worst thing that can happen? We fuck someone's tea up, then we say sorry and we don't charge them, we invite them back. You know, it's like, it's not the end of the world. Are you growing as a person? Are you going to make that mistake again? No. Okay, let's all grow on that together. So we're very good at that man management, and that filters all the way down the line. But yeah, we do have self-imposed standards, like where you want to get to a particular level. 2 Michelin stars, 1 Michelin star. That's where we hit at. And that's, so there's expectation levels.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't like that because they haven't quite got those standards in themselves. So they have to find it within themselves. You know, it's like, you know, and you're probably asking the same of your kids. You want them to, they've got to learn it. And sometimes when you tell them off because they haven't done something right, it's only the same as staff.
Yeah.
So they've got to find it, and they've got to go, okay, I've got to do that like better next time, like that. And they can do it. That's the thing that becomes frustrating, when you know they can do it and they're not pushing themselves and doing it.
And it's nothing more for,
and it's a similar sort of thing. Yeah. So they get told in kind of like in a point blank manner, like that's not acceptable. There's a standard. That's where we want it to be. That's how it's got to be.
And if everyone else is like that around as well, then they'll up their game. Yeah,
and we work very closely as a family, so it's good. So I would say that we're a mixture of the both. I quite like people, so most of the time is like we try to have fun, and everyone works really hard anyway. When you work in this industry, it's a hard job.
Chris used to get shouted at by chefs all the time in his old
job.
So
I worked at the Stadium of Light in Sunderland. I was a waiter.
Yeah.
If you went in the kitchen and asked for the wrong thing at the wrong time, absolute fucking hell.
They would go bananas.
I was also a dishwasher in a Spanish restaurant in South Shields. La Bamba it was called.
I remember it.
Yeah, I got shouted at big time.
That was
one
nice.
chef.
Tapas. That was
not in the kitchen, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I went and walked to, there was a big hen party or something, and one night they were making loads of noise, and I walked across the kitchen to look through the little hole to see them, and the chef literally launched us across the kitchen because I was in his way, and that was scary. He was a scary guy. What's the most you ever got bollocked when you were a brand new chef up and coming?
Oh my God, there's been so many times. Like,
really?
Absolutely rinsed so many times. But they kind of bounce off. You just kind of like, because also
high
it's
pressure.
not really, it's not necessarily personal. It's not happening throughout the day. It's happening at those periods of time. The best way I think I can kind of describe is a bit like professional sport. Like, so you can do all the prep work, you do everything there. And then when it comes to service, if something's going wrong, like the head chef is like the captain. And if you're like a football player or a rugby player and you do a really bad pass or you do something else, the captain isn't send you an email going, listen, I hope this email finds you well. And earlier today that you did, like, it's like, what the fuck was that? Wake up. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, come on. So its service is a bit like that point. So you're like, and it's not personal. It's about, come on, motivate. Because another check's coming in and something else is happening, something's over there and that's there and you got that. So you have to enter like match fit mode.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, everyone high fives, service has been good. You go for a beer afterwards. It's all about team. And then at that point, it feels, and if you're quite sensitive and you haven't got particularly thick skin, then there's a point where it probably mounts up. But if you just ride with it and enjoy it and love the adrenaline of the whole thing and realize that it's not personal, that it is one of those things, and also then don't make the fucking mistakes, you'll be all right. You won't get shouted at.
I nearly did it at college. You know, I nearly did because I love cooking.
Oh my God, you're gonna tell them why? Oh,
I didn't like the trousers that they wore. And I had to wear the stupid hats. And I was 16. I was like, nah, I'm not wearing them pants.
Or the little blue and white.
They were like checky pants, massive, horrible checky pants. And they had to wear the stupid. I'd see them in the refectory with their stupid hats on. And I'd go, oh, thank God. And then I dropped out after 3 months. And I got a job at the gadget shop.
And tell them what you want at the gadget shop.
Fucking sumo suit.
An inflatable sumo suit outside
stupid.
of the gadget shop.
How ridiculous.
Yeah, but look where you are now.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
I would have, I think I
You
would have
could
really
have had
loved
3
it.
Michelin stars.
I could have. I could have.
Yeah, but you don't look like a cock.
I know, but I just, it was.
That was only at college. Like, you haven't got to wear those trousers. You know, that's not the law.
Why did they make them at college?
I don't know.
Tom, what are you
It's
talking
so-
about? Sorry, you don't know this. You were getting your makeup done. He came in with them on. He got changed.
Yeah, I quite like him.
They just all look like fishmongers, and I was like, I can't. No, not for me. Right. But how good was the college one? They used to do nights of where all the
And they do dinners,
Yeah,
and
they
you
do
come in-
dinners,
yeah.
and you'd go and you get a really cheap dinner.
You get
Yeah.
free haircuts as
You get
well.
free
If you let the
haircuts
girls
as well.
practice on you, you get free.
Yeah.
Not the same night. Not the
I've got to
same
be honest.
night.
I had the same haircut since I was 18 anyway, so it's not like
I love
that
it.
one would be lost on me.
You've got a little story for us, if you don't mind reading it out. This is
Let me
from
put my
our
glasses on.
this is from our listeners.
Okay.
We don't know what it is, by the way, and I'm really sorry if it's
Okay.
rank.
Don't worry. Dear Chris and Rosie, greetings from Canada.
Oh.
God,
The
we're
next-
so excited.
The next sentence just makes you go, uh-oh. Please keep me anonymous.
There it
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
I used to manage a coffee shop, and the things I would see on a regular basis were crazy. I worked in a very busy location, and we were in an outdoor shopping centre near the centre of town, so had a real cross-section of people as our clientele. Most of the incidents we had in our store took place in the bathrooms. The public bathrooms are out of the way, so people would come in and use ours instead.
Yep.
There were all kinds of things that happened in those bathrooms. Stolen hand dryers, vodka being stored in toilet tanks, couples having a quickie. You know, the usual.
Stolen, sorry.
I mean, vodka in the toilet.
What? That's the one you've got? Stolen hand dryers?
Stolen hand dryers.
You've had a stolen hand dryer? One of your
No,
venues?
but I have got a mate who opened the pub, funny enough, like in West London, and on the opening night, he opened the pub. Someone stole it. They turned up and they actually took the sink out. The plumbers came in. They robbed the sink from the
That's
gents' room. The whole thing. He said by the end of the night, it was 11:30, he's cleaning down. He went into the gents' room with the fucking sink.
What?
God, they've removed it from the fucking...
Do you know what it is?
I would be so upset.
No, do you know what it is? I wouldn't
Nah.
even be angry. I'd be like, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You've nicked a sink.
No,
Well,
that's
to be honest,
just-
as he was telling me, he was like, it was beyond.
David
Like,
Copperfield.
yeah. It's like, no,
Like when he made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
fucking sink disappear.
I'd be
Like,
fuming
it was
with
like,
that.
it wasn't the hand soap from the
No.
sink. It was the
Amazing.
fucking
The
sink.
sink.
Is great.
Wow.
Anyway,
Nice sink.
annoyingly, the most common thing we dealt with was people coming in with their shopping from the Walmart next door, unboxing their stuff and leaving the boxes in the bathroom.
That's annoying.
On this day,
Odd.
I had a brand new assistant manager with me who just joined our team. I was taking a much needed break in the back room when she came hurtling in to tell me we needed to call security. I wasn't paying as close attention as I thought it was, just boxes being left in the bathroom again. So I sort of dismissed her and told her we could handle it ourselves. She then repeated herself more slowly, adding more detail, and I just looked at her and went out into the cafe to verify it was true. Here's the mystery. What do you think had happened?
Oh, so what you thought was boxes. You need
I
security.
don't know why they're going in there and unboxing. But anyway.
I kind of get that. Yeah, you've bought something. You want your kids want to play with it or whatever. You bought something from Walmart.
Oh,
you go to a
sorry,
store,
right, I
your kids
get
will play
you.
with it.
I
So you're
thought you
taking
meant
all
take-
this like a
right.
Nerf gun. You're
Aye,
taking all the
right,
shit off
aye,
it, and then you
yeah.
let your kid run into the town centre with his Nerf gun.
Yeah.
You've left all that shit out. They'll
Okay,
deal with that.
fair
Very
enough.
rude. Awful.
Fair enough.
That is such a mystery. Boxes.
I've got no idea.
I'm normally all right at these, but this one's really, really security.
Someone's left a baby.
I was going to go animals, but you've gone straight on a
okay.
baby. I was going to go animals. I was going to go someone's left a
You
box
went
of
with a
kittens.
human being.
Yeah.
You've gone with human baby.
You went with the human being and you've gone with an animal.
Oh, someone
Okay.
shit on the floor. I don't know. It's one of them.
Right.
Sink.
A man in his 30s at least had come into the cafe, plugged in his own microwave and was heating up pizza pops to sell, 2 for $5. He was flabbergasted that he was asked to leave, protesting that he only had 4 boxes of them and he bought his own dishes and just needed the space. He was quite put out that we weren't enabling his entrepreneurial spirit. This is the first and only time I've ever had this happen or anything like it. And I love to trot out a story when training new managers and supervisors, a reminder that you never really know what could happen.
That's hilarious.
Wow. And
Doing
in
a pop-up
Canada,
in a
and in
cafe.
Canada and in America, you've got plug outlets in bathrooms. You don't have them over here. You would not be able to run that over here.
Oh, so he was doing it in the bathroom and
Yeah.
then trying to say, what a gee. Oh my God. People.
How nuts is that? Which is
people-
why when I start selling my own food in the toilet of the Hand and Flowers, it'll be a portable barbecue.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
It'll be a portable barbecue.
Right.
Yeah.
When you kept that table in the corner all
That's what
night
it was,
long, that's
yeah.
because you were there all night
Had a
because you were
teppanyaki,
selling your
please.
own bits and pieces. I wonder why the take-ins were down that night.
Oh, amazing.
Do